All right, we got every major Dragon Ball fusion explained in 18 minutes. Let's go.
Gotenks is the fusion of Goten and Trunks, created using the fusion dance, a precise technique taught by the Metamorphs.
What is that?
And later by Goku. This method requires both participants to perform a synchronized set of movements, while ensuring their power levels are identical. If done correctly, it results in the creation of a new, more powerful being. Gotenks first appeared during the Majin Buu saga.
I like it. Why nobody don't ever talk about the first Majin Buu, like the little tall one? Never know.
In Dragon Ball Z, when Goten and Trunks used the fusion dance to combat the growing threat of Majin Buu. As a fusion, Gotenks exhibits remarkable abilities, blending the talents and creativity of Goten and Trunks. His signature move, the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, allows him to generate ghostly clones of himself that explode upon contact. Another notable technique is
that I like this technique right here.
Galactic Donut, a glowing energy ring used to trap and immobilize enemies. Gotenks also uses the Charging Ultra Boo Boo Volleyball, where he
that's straight.
Traps his opponent inside an energy sphere and hurls it like a volleyball. His continuous Die missile barrage unleashes a rapid-fire series of energy blasts, overwhelming opponents with sheer volume. Gotenks can transform into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3, with the latter dramatically increasing his strength, speed, and energy output, although at the cost of rapidly depleting his fusion time. His power is augmented further by his natural combat instincts and the combined creativity of Goten and Trunks, resulting in unconventional but highly effective strategies. However, the fusion is limited to 30 minutes, after which Goten and Trunks separate. And really quick, if you enjoy these no-nonsense, straight-to-the-point videos covering every sort of anime and manga topic you can think of, then consider liking this video and subscribing, because we post a video on this channel every 5 days, so we'll keep you entertained for a while. But anyway, Veku is the comical and underwhelming result of Goku and Vegeta performing the fusion dance incorrectly.
So who really messed that up? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think my boy. Wait, who really messed that up?
Result of Goku and Vegeta.
I'm not gonna say my boy. I'm not gonna say Vegeta messed that up, bro. Because Vegeta didn't like he messed that up.
Vegeta performing the fusion dance incorrectly. This fusion occurs in the movie Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, when the two Saiyans attempt to merge to combat Janemba, the powerful villain of the film. Due to a slight misalignment in their moves during the fusion dance, the result is Veku, a stubby, overweight, and clumsy version of their intended fusion, Gogeta. Veku's appearance is drastically different from the imposing Gogeta. He's short, round, and lacks the aura of strength typically associated with a fusion. His power level is significantly lower than either Goku or Vegeta individually, leaving him unable to stand up to Janemba in direct combat. Veku has limited combat abilities and relies mostly on his comical tactics, such as evasion techniques like rabbit feet to run away. While these antics buy some time, they do little to seriously challenge Janemba. The fusion lasts the standard 30 minutes, during which Veku struggles to survive against Janemba's overwhelming power. Once the time limit expires, Goku and Vegeta separate and attempt the fusion dance again, this time succeeding in forming the vastly more powerful Gogeta, who ultimately defeats Janemba. Gogeta is the metamorphic fusion of Goku and Vegeta. Gogeta first appeared canonically in Dragon Ball Super during the Broly saga. This fusion was initiated out of desperation.
That was a great fight though, I'm not gonna hold you.
Both fighters realized that Broly's overwhelming power could not be stopped individually, thus resulting in one of the most powerful characters in the entire universe. As a fusion, Gogeta combines the unmatched fighting instincts, power, and skills of Goku and Vegeta, amplified exponentially. He possesses access to transformations such as Super Saiyan Blue, and even Super Saiyan God SS Evolved, Gogeta's strongest form yet. He's also able to use instant transmission, as well as Kamehameha and its many variations, such as Big Bang Kamehameha, a colossal attack capable of destroying anything in its way. Gogeta's techniques include powerful and unique attacks like the Stardust Breaker, a rainbow-colored energy sphere that deals a massive amount of damage.
Man, when I saw that, I was like, man, that tech right there didn't really do too much to me, man. I like, it's nice, but it didn't really do nothing to me though, but it was nice though.
Meteor Explosion, a powerful internal attack that activates once Gogeta floods his enemy's body with ki and detonates it within the foe's body in a devastating thermonuclear-like explosion. Additionally, Gogeta can use Ultimate Impact, a rush attack consisting of a powerful barrage of unseen punches and kicks. His overwhelming strength, speed, and precision make him one of the most powerful fusions in the Dragon Ball series. Gogeta's fusion, however, lasts for 30 minutes, and any energy imbalance or extended transformation can further shorten this duration. Despite his short existence, Gogeta's efficiency and raw power enabled him to dominate Broly during the fight, demonstrating flawless synergy between Goku and Vegeta's fighting styles. His appearance in Dragon Ball GT as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta further showcased his playful yet devastatingly powerful nature, solidifying him as one of the most iconic and formidable fusions in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. Old Kai. The being known as Old Kai or Elder Kai is a result of a unique and permanent fusion between the Supreme Kai of the 15th generation and the Old Witch, created using the
Wait, I forgot that they fused, man. I forgot about that. Oh God.
Potara earrings. This fusion was not intentional. The Old Witch playfully stole one of the Supreme Kai's Potara earrings and placed it on her ear, triggering the fusion immediately. As Potara fusions are permanent, the two beings were irreversibly combined into the wise, eccentric figure.
Oh my God, I forgot. So Okai is what is Okai is? Okai is a he and she, right? Right?
Figure now known as Old Kai. The fusion occurred millions of years prior to the events of Dragon Ball Z, and fundamentally altered the Supreme Kai's abilities and personality. The resulting Old Kai retained the divine nature of the Supreme Kai, while gaining the Witch's quirky demeanor and magical abilities. This fusion greatly expanded his capabilities, including an in-depth understanding of mystical techniques and universal lore. One of his most notable powers is his Unlock ability, which allows him to bring out the full potential of any person he wants, a skill he demonstrated by awakening Gohan's hidden power during the Majin Buu saga. His Magic Materialization ability allows him to materialize physical matter out of thin air. Old Kai's fusion also granted him immense knowledge about the universe and its workings, making him an invaluable advisor to the Z-Fighters. While not a frontline combatant, his divine insights, magic, and wisdom make him a crucial figure in guiding others to achieve victory. Kibito Kai.
Bro, I like this. I like this fusion. This is the hardest one, bro. I like this. This is the hardest one to me, bro. I like this one. When I saw that, bro, I'm like, yo, I like this fusion. I like he got taller and everything too, bro. But ain't because they fused, of course. But I like this one though.
Is the fusion of Supreme Kai, or Shin, and his loyal servant Kibito, achieved using the Potara earrings, a divine fusion method used by the Kais. This fusion occurs during the Majin Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z, when Supreme Kai and Kibito fuse to enhance their abilities and face the looming threats in the universe. The fusion is permanent, as is customary for Potara fusions involving
bro, I like this one. I like this one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Kais, and it combines
that was hard to me, bro. This was hard.
Divine powers, wisdom, and personalities of both individuals. As Kibito Kai, the fusion gains heightened strength, durability, and ki control compared to either individual alone. Notably, Kibito Kai can use telepathy and psychokinesis, and can even use magic materialization. Additionally, the fusion benefits from Supreme Kai's profound knowledge of universal history, and his ability to sense divine energies. While Kibito Kai is not a frontline fighter, his enhanced abilities and wisdom make him a supportive and strategic figure, capable of healing and providing guidance during critical battles. Vegito is the—
Yes. This the one I represent, bro. I like this one, bro, because, you know, it got more Vegeta personality. Let's go.
Fusion of Goku and Vegeta, achieved using the Potara earrings.
This one got more Vegeta on personality. This one, I like this one more, bro. This one go way hard.
Unlike the fusion dance, Potara fusions are said to be vastly more powerful and originally thought to be permanent, though for mortals, they're later revealed to last only 1 hour, unless excessive energy consumption shortens the duration. Vegito first appeared during the Majin Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z, when Goku and Vegeta fused to confront Super Buu. As Vegito, the fusion combines the immense power and combat skills of both Saiyans, resulting in a warrior whose strength exceeds the sum of its parts. Vegito possesses unparalleled confidence and composure, taking on that
Vegeta, bro. Stop. Hey, I'm like, bro, finally. We got some Vegeta personality in this one. Let's go.
Vegeta's personality as opposed to Gogeta, which takes more of Goku's personality. This form blends Goku's lightheartedness with Vegeta's intense pride and determination. His abilities include Goku's mastery of energy attacks, like the God Final Kamehameha, Big Bang Kamehameha, and the Spirit Sword, which becomes the Galaxy Spirit Sword. Vegito can also use a large set of attacks, such as the Big Bang attack, an energy sphere capable of delivering a large amount of damage, and also Banshee Blast, an attack activated after concentrating energy at the tip of his fingers, and launching them as spheres to create a great deal of damage. Vegito is also capable of transforming into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue, dramatically increasing his power and speed to match any adversary. His raw strength combined with his strategic intellect makes him nearly invincible, as demonstrated when he dominates Super Buu despite Buu's overwhelming power. But despite incredible power, Vegito's fusion is limited by time and energy consumption, particularly when using transformations like Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God's Super Saiyan Barrier, an enhanced form of Super Saiyan Blue reinforced with the Saiyan Shield technique. Fused Zamasu is the result of the fusion between Goku Black and Future Zamasu, achieved using the Potara earrings. This fusion occurs during the Future Trunks saga in Dragon Ball Super. As a fusion of two immortal beings, one physically immortal Future Zamasu, and one wielding limitless power in Goku's body, aka Goku Black, Fused Zamasu represents the pinnacle of their combined strength and ideology. The fusion grants Fused Zamasu immense power, far surpassing even Super Saiyan Blue Goku and...
I didn't too much care for on this fusion. I just like the more Goku Black though, but you know, it is what it is.
Vegeta. He possesses a godly aura that exudes divine energy and can transform into Halo form, with a glowing energy ring behind him, symbolizing his self-proclaimed divinity. Fused Zamasu's abilities include devastating energy attacks like Holy Light Grenade, a destructive energy attack that takes the form of a giant sphere that turns into a meteor and explodes on impact, inflicting massive damage. A variation of this technique is Holy Wrath, which creates a sun-like energy sphere that combines Black Power Ball with God Splitter, thus making it Fused Zamasu's ultimate attack. He can also use Blades of Judgment, which rain a barrage of energy blades upon his enemies, which explode upon contact. Plus he can also use Magic Materialization and Telekinesis. His regenerative abilities, gained from Future Zamasu's immortality, allows him to recover from nearly any physical damage. Despite his immense power, Fused Zamasu is not without flaws. The fusion eventually destabilizes due to the contradictory nature of Goku Black's mortal body and Future Zamasu's immortality, causing Fused Zamasu to mutate grotesquely and lose some of his composure but grow larger and more muscular in exchange. In the anime, although defeated and having his body destroyed by Trunks, Fused Zamasu survived due to his immortality as he appears as Infinite Zamasu, a bodiless, omnipresent, non-corporeal form. Kefla is the fusion of Caulifla and Kale, two Saiyan warriors from Universe 6, created using the Potara earrings provided by their team leader, Champa, during the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super. The fusion was initiated as a last resort to counter the overwhelming power of Goku, who had begun tapping into Ultra Instinct. Kefla's formation turned the tide of the battle, introducing one of the most formidable opponents of the entire tournament. As Kefla, the fusion combines Caulifla's fiery determination, along with her combat instincts, with Kale's incredible raw power, creating a warrior whose strength far exceeds the sum of its parts. Upon formation, Kefla demonstrates immense power, immediately overwhelming Goku in Super Saiyan God form, and forcing him to escalate to Super Saiyan Blue, and later Ultra Instinct. Kefla can transform into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, further amplifying her power and speed. Her energy output is so massive that even in her base form, she could create energy blasts strong enough to challenge Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha. Kefla's abilities include overwhelming energy projection and incredible speed, blending Caulifla's adaptability with Kale's brute force. Her gigantic blast allows her to create clusters of green and red ki blasts and fire them with great force. She can also derive another attack from the previous one, called Gigantic Burst, which allows her to charge much more powerful Gigantic Blasts and fire it at her opponent, provoking massive energy waves. Additionally, she can use Ray Blast to release her aura strongly enough that she fires powerful laser-like flashes omnidirectionally in a devastating wide-range attack. Agnilasa is the ultimate fusion created by Pepperoni, the leader of Universe 3's team, during the Universal Survival Saga in Dragon Ball Super. This transformation is achieved through a unique mechanical and organic fusion process, where Borarita, Pansea, and Koitsukai fused with Pepperoni himself to form a colossal, immensely powerful warrior, This fusion occurs after Universe 3 faces near elimination, showcasing their last resort to overwhelm the remaining fighters from Universe 7. Agnolosa's power far exceeds the sum of the individuals that created it, combining Pepperoni's strategic intelligence with the raw strength and advanced capabilities of his robotic teammates. Agnolosa wields immense physical strength, capable of swatting away multiple opponents simultaneously with its wings. Its energy projection abilities are also highly advanced. It can launch devastating energy blasts and create enormous shockwaves generated from its mouth, and also from its crystal. Its ability Subspace Punch allows it to open a portal near itself and near its enemies to deliver devastating punches from a distance. One of Agnolosa's most powerful abilities, though, is its Destructive Burst, which generates a massive red energy sphere and hurls it at the target. It continues to get larger and more powerful, delivering huge amounts of damage. Additionally, Agnolosa demonstrates enhanced sensory abilities, detecting opponents' positions even if they attempt to hide their energy signatures. Piccolo and Nail. This fusion occurred in Planet Namek during the
I forgot about this one, bro.
events of the Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo and Nail performed a Namekian fusion, a technique unique to Namekians where one Namekian merges with another, transferring their strength, knowledge, and abilities into a single enhanced individual. Nail, critically injured after his battle with Frieza, offered himself to Piccolo to prevent his abilities from going to waste. The fusion was initiated when Piccolo placed his hand on Nail's chest, absorbing his essence into his own body. As a result of this fusion, Piccolo gained a massive power boost, allowing him to fight on par with Frieza's second transformation. Beyond the raw power increase, Piccolo inherited Nail's combat experience and insight, which enhanced his strategic thinking in battle. While Piccolo retained his identity and personality, Nail's consciousness remained within him, allowing him to communicate mentally. Piccolo and Kami. This pivotal fusion occurred during the Imperfect Cell saga in Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo and Kami used the Namekian fusion technique
That crazy.
to reclaim the power of the nameless Namekian, which was desperately needed to combat the Red Ribbon androids. After observing the appearance of an even greater threat, Kami agreed and allowed himself to be assimilated by Piccolo due to his eternal youth, making him more suitable as a dominant body. This fusion resulted in the nameless Namekian, at which point named Kamikolo by Goku. This restored form ultimately caused the Earth Dragon Balls created by Kami to become unusable, while also inadvertently restoring the Black Star Dragon Balls created by the nameless Namekian in the past during the non-canon GT continuity. The fusion restored the nameless Namekian's power, allowing him to hold his own during his first battle against Imperfect Cell. While Piccolo benefited from Kami's wisdom, which allowed him to trick Cell into revealing his origins, he also became strong enough to hold his own against Android 17, before being defeated by Imperfect Cell, empowered by absorbing countless Earthlings. The fusion also granted Piccolo a dramatic increase in power, making him the strongest Z fighter at the time. He not only gained Kami's vast knowledge, wisdom, and experience, but also an amplified spiritual awareness. This allowed him to sense energy on a much deeper level, becoming a formidable combatant against the androids. Though Piccolo remained the dominant personality, the fusion marked the end of Kami's separate existence, with his essence becoming part of a new unified Piccolo. Saunel and Polina plus many Namekians. This fusion occurred during the Tournament of Power arc in Dragon Ball Super. Saunel, a warrior from Universe 6, fused with many of his fellow Namekians to significantly boost his power and become a more formidable contender in the tournament. The fusion was achieved using the traditional Namekian fusion technique, where multiple Namekians voluntarily merged their strength and essence into Saunel. This method, unlike Piccolo's individual fusions with Nail or Kami, involved an entire population of Namekians, making the power amplification exponentially greater. The fusion imbued Saunel with the combined strength, skills, and experience of the other Namekians, allowing him to contend with elite warriors such as Gohan and Piccolo during the tournament. His durability, regeneration, and raw power were greatly enhanced, giving him the ability to endure prolonged combat against stronger foes. Polina, another warrior of Universe 6, underwent a similar fusion process as his comrade in preparation for the Tournament of Power. Using the Namekian fusion technique, Polina merged with multiple Namekians from Universe 6. By merging with these many Namekians, Polina gained the same boost as Saunel, which took some time for him to adjust and fully bring out his newfound power. The decision to undergo such a fusion showcased the resolve and sacrifice of Universe 6's Namekians, ensuring their strongest representatives had the best chance to survive and contribute in the high-stakes battle for their universe's survival. The planet Namek Savior is the fusion of multiple Namekians formed to defend New Namek from any evil that threatens it. Firstly appearing in Dragon Ball Super, this
I was gonna say, RIP to this brother.
fusion aligns with the Namekian fusion technique, where one Namekian absorbs the other into a single being. However, despite this newly found power, this form was quickly defeated by a partially evolved Moro, making the sacrifice of all the Namekians seem in vain. So this is all the major fusions in the Dragon Ball series, at least in my opinion. There's also the Cell and Buu fusions, which I kind of consider absorptions, but those count too. Doing my research for this video, I was originally going to do every single fusion in the series, but after seeing how many fusions really exist in the entirety of the series, there is no way I could fit it all in one video. So if you enjoyed this one, then let me know in the comments below if you want to see me cover every single Dragon Ball fusion this time, including the video game fusions, trading card fusions, and non-canonical fusions. But in the meantime, click the video you see on your screen right now to...
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. No fusion. And then the other, like, gain and non-canon fusion, all that stuff, man. You already know, man. Link up in the description, all that good stuff, man. Let's go.